and then like
pick out the lips and stuff. I think I got your face.
No, you don't
so
have
see
face.
now you have
different things.
you have
No, that's
lipstick
yours,
now.
yeah.
I can give you blush.
See?
So you have blush
Oh, okay.
and whatnot, and then like you can change
They got
length.
a million
So
buttons.
you
Oh
can
my
look like
God.
that.
You can do hair. You can put your hair. You can put clothes. Anything.
You
don't
can
need to do
you can do that. You can do that. You could do, and then there's all
got
like you
different
do all
Oh
this.
my gosh.
So like
Yeah.
you can.
Oh my God, I gotta do something about my mouth.
So like you can have.
Give me good teeth.
Give one with the hair and the makeup, Jessica. Natural. Do a natural thing. She
Well,
would
you
like
could
that
do
one.
My
that.
cheeks are too red, for one thing.
And then you could do like that.
What's that? That's
It's just-
pretty, but
it's
it's,
just-
a design.
Yeah, it's
oh,
And then you could do that.
no. You can do anything, huh?
You could do.
You know, she would like just a normal thing, Jessica. Find something like a normal
Yeah,
makeup
right.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Monster.
YouTube doesn't like you. I don't know. YouTube has like weird stuff.
I'll
Well,
say.
let's try. There you go.
Where? What?
This. What you look
Just
like.
my mouth. That's it. I gotta. Oh, that's icky.
Okay.
My regular mouth is icky without doing that.
Don't you have anything like a natural makeup? Something can fix the
No, he showed me that at first.
Filters.
What
Yeah,
about
it's good.
what about this one?
That's normal.
She had a flower.
I usually
in there.
wear those stuff around my hair. Yeah. You did nothing for my face. You just
Something-
did put flowers on me.
Well, yeah, like YouTube here. I think this will give you. There you go. It gave you a great smile.
That's horrible. That's ugly.
That's
You're
ugly.
being
Is that
funny.
YouTube?
Yeah,
You're
this is
being
YouTube.
funny.
So you don't have any filters
Give me-
like you can do?
This is all what YouTube has as like
Oh,
a
okay,
filter
okay.
Oh,
and
and
whatnot.
What
what
about
do you
your
do?
phone? What about
TikTok.
your
Why don't
phone?
you go to TikTok?
What about your phone? Your phone have filters? You can do that too.
Talking to
You
him?
don't need to go to the app. Sometimes when your phone has filters, you can put it like a natural makeup, natural hair, and she will like
I
that.
think Snapchat had.
Oh my God, that's ugly there.
This one
He
gives
doesn't
you.
have good people faces, apparently.
This one gives you blush or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I got enough blush here. I need good teeth. Well, that's a little better. Oh my God.
I didn't mean to
that's
hit that
scary.
one. I didn't mean to
Woo.
hit that one.
I'm not sure.
The skeleton.
What about? I
What
don't
about the
know.
lips? Natural lips.
This one. I was trying to do this one, but I don't know if it.
That's all it is lips, and I
It's just
still
a
have
little-
my, yeah.
She
There
has a
you-
little makeup.
Too red.
It's too red.
Yeah, that's too red. Pink. What is that?
It gives you. It gives you
Ooh,
pink eye.
Scary.
It
That's
gives you.
scary.
That's scary. Oh, you want to see
Pink
scary?
eyes, yes, it's scary. That's even scarier, I'm sure. Yes, it is. I didn't know my teeth were so bad looking. My regular teeth.
So,
Gotta keep my mouth shut.
like there's.
You don't have any good looking women there.
This is the makeup one. Is this? This is all makeup. This is all makeup. So this is makeup. This is makeup.
Right.
This is makeup.
Well, that's okay. That's better.
This one. These three are lips. This is like blush and whatever
Yeah,
this is.
that's okay. Yeah, those are nice.
That's
I
nice.
never see you in red lipsticks.
That's too red.
That's too red.
Yeah.
You wear pink, right? Yeah.
Yeah, usually pink. Is that pink?
Well, yeah, yeah.
Nah, it's not really that pink.
Like a pink shade.
What about that one? The only one you really,
red.
the only one you really
Too
can
red.
see is this
Those
one.
are only 3 colors. That's
Yeah, I
why
know.
I don't like any of them.
Or you can
There's
do.
more options probably.
No,
Not
this is
much.
all makeup. This is all makeup.
Yeah, there's only 6 things. My
wanna-
cheeks are too
You want to talk to
red.
chat?
What do you mean?
They're talking to you right now.
What am I talking to them about?
They're no, grandma.
I'm on TV. I'm on this thing.
Oh yeah, you're on
Oh my God.
you're on live right now. This is the only way for me to show you, but you're on live right now.
Well, who would want to watch me?
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
It's entertainment, Grandma.
That's it. This
Tell
is
them about your spiritual stuff, huh? Come on. Come on, Grandma.
when I'll come back in a few years.
What? Come back in a few
A few
years?
months. All right. A
Few months?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll come back. Look at this. Look at my hair. I don't have much hair here.
Well, I told you to put your wig on. You said you don't wear wigs no more.
No, but I cover my head.
Oh. Well.
Okay, and I have no makeup on, so goodbye, people. Bye.
Come on, Grandma. Come on, just talk to chat. Just talk to chat.
I have nothing to say.
What do you mean you have nothing to say?
What do
You
mean
have
I
everything to say to me.
Yeah, because that was you. I can talk about you.
They're saying
I'm
stuff in
doing-
chat right
Is
now.
somebody talking to me? What are
They're
they
all
saying?
talking
They're
to you.
saying, why
They're-
would people want to watch me? Huh?
Because it's called
They're
entertainment.
bored, huh?
It's called entertainment, Grandma.
So they can have fun with me.
Well, it's entertainment.
I don't think I'm entertaining.
What do you mean you don't think you're entertaining? You talk to them. If they ask you questions, you respond. You talk
Why
to
don't
chat.
you talk to them? I don't need to talk to them.
What?
She can start doing a podcast. People asking her questions about life, right?
That's what I'm saying. They
About
can ask you questions about
experiences.
life experiences.
Well, yeah, William is supposed to help me with that. But-
William's asleep right now.
No, but I'm saying that's what was our plan with
Well-
podcast.
This can help you too.
What is this called?
This is called YouTube Live.
How
Yeah.
come? How many? There must be thousands of people who are doing this at the same time, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
who am I reaching?
Probably a couple, 20, 30 probably. Not thousands, but 20,
People,
30.
just people.
Yeah, just people in general.
How
And
can you
you-
know that?
Because, okay, so
It tells you
on
there?
top here, this is the live. So says how long you've been live streaming.
Uh-huh.
The people thing right here, this says how many people are watching as
Okay.
we speak. And the
how
thumbs
many
up
were?
is likes that you got right
How
now.
many people are watching?
6.
And how many yeah, thumbs up?
0.
0. Okay, so get me off.
Come on. You have to give it time, Grandma. Like, it's about time. It's process.
Okay.
You talk to chat and it gives time for them to
All right.
see
So
you.
that's how you started with this? You started
Something
with-
like that, yeah. So you talk, they ask you questions or they talk to you and you talk to them back about anything you want to talk about. It could be
Okay.
about your spiritual stuff. It could be about God for all you know. It could be about politics. You could, it's little. It could be about
You
Have
gotta,
you done
anything.
this? Why don't you do this?
I will do that, but I know now I'm not ready.
You can
Oh,
talk
I'm
about
not ready
anything.
either for this. I'm not ready for this. I have nothing to say to you guys. I'm sorry. I have
You-
a lot to say. I don't know if you want to hear it.
Well, tell
So,
them. Tell them what you have to say. They'll listen to anything.
All right. I'm a channeler.
You're a channeler.
Yes, a channel from the universe. And I'll give you the message from the universe
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
The message is, you are God. You have God within you. And there is no reason not to believe that. Because we're all a part of God, all of us. So we're all connected. And love is the answer to everything. The more you love, the more you connect. And you want to have a lot of connection to get through life these days. So forgive also. It's important to forgive because when you forgive others, you will be forgiven. Whatever you put out comes back to you. That's what karma is. So forgive and love, and that'll all come back to you. If you put out hate, that'll come back to you in many ways. And speak truth as much as you can. All right? Is that enough?
No, go more. Go. They want to know that you can see. They want to know more. Talk more.
I can't see that. How can I see that?
The view count. People are commenting as we
okay.
speak.
And what are they saying? Are they getting anything from this?
Probably yes, because Grandma, people will watch anything. It doesn't matter. They'll watch.
No matter how bad it is.
No matter how bad it is, it doesn't. People will watch anything because it's social media.
Okay, I'll let my guidance speak.
Okay.
What my guidance wants to say to you is that Love is the connection to anything. Love. And love is why we're here. We are produced from God, and God is in all of us, and that is what connects all of us. So we have that hidden power that not enough people tap. It's there for us, and we can have even God speak through us. I call them the higher forces. We don't know what God is. Who knows what God is? But we do live in assimilation, and what that means is we are all what is the word? Avatars, and whether it's our higher self or other forces speaking through us, they are our simulators, and so they have higher knowledge, and they try to because we're living on this planet, they try to work through us so that we can be more efficient as we're trying to make our way through all of this. That's what this is all about, to find empowerment and to become more evolved. We're here to evolve, all right? We're here to evolve. And it's a beautiful plan. What is that behind me? Oh,
That's the bags. That's the bag of
it was
garbage.
something else.
Or no, bag of clothes, not garbage, clothes.
Okay.
So keep talking. Give them some more inspiration. Come, you can tell me all of this in your sleep. Like, come on now.
All right. What? Should I answer some questions? Did anybody want to know anything? Well, let me tell them about the Blessed Mother.
Okay, someone asked, what would you give your 20-year-old self with the knowledge you know now?
What would I give my 20-year-old
Yes,
self?
what would you give your 20-year-old self with the knowledge you know now?
Happiness, accepting life as it is. That's saying a lot.
Any more? Like,
Well, okay, I want to tell everybody that they have help from above, and by above I mean other dimensions. Like I get a lot of help from the Blessed Mother, and the Blessed Mother is what people call Gaia. If you think about it, the Blessed Mother has exposed herself in different places of the world, like in Our Lady of Fatima, Our Lady of Our Lady of what is
Guatemala?
it? No, it's Our Lady of, well, there's Our Lady of Lourdes also. It's not Guatemala. I can't think of it now. But anyway, she came in the 500s to Mexico to expose herself to the people with miracles and ask the church to be built, because she was trying to get the people who were living, the indigenous people, she was trying to get them off of sacrificing humans. They used to sacrifice children and human. And so she had to create this religion. And she did do that. And a lot of people who were indigenous became Catholics. And so it took all over everything. And if you think about it, who is the only one that has appeared on this planet as a holy God or spiritual being, a goddess? And that's the Blessed Mother. You know her as Mary, Jesus' mother. But she's really a personification of a goddess. And she shows up in different clothing and personalities, because she's trying to help the planet not. She talks about war a lot. She doesn't want us killing ourselves. And that's why she appears, to save the planet, because this is her planet. You don't hear about Jesus showing up at different places around the world. It's the Blessed Mother who shows up because she cares about this planet. This is her planet. She's known in some places as Gaia. So she is here to empower us. And so she will also heal us. And we need to turn to her because she is our simulator. If you choose her, you can choose others. And some of you people don't know about simulators. So you can choose I choose somebody like Blessed Mother, and she also chose me because she came to me once when I was being attacked by these lower creatures like gnomes, and she sort of
You
cleared
were
my
attacked
body.
by gnomes?
Yes,
Like,
they were coming after me, and they were going to go. They were quiet about it. They were little people, and they were coming at trying to get into my body. And I called for Jesus because I was called for Jesus for any problem. So I called for Jesus. Jesus never came. And then I felt something behind me, and I knew I wasn't supposed to look behind me, but it was Saint Michael, the huge archangel. And Saint Michael is the warrior angel. So what he had to do was he just had to cast them away with his power, and they left. And what came after that was a Blessed Mother. She was clothed in dark colors with a hood, so I couldn't see her face. And so she came and she put me on a slab and worked on my physical body to clear those negative energies out. And ever since then, they've tried to, but they haven't been able to get through my body. So the Blessed Mother will also clear you from demons and the like, and she will also heal you. So it's important to connect with her because she's the only one that really cares about us on this planet, and that we're in wars and the like. So yeah, so that's why she comes through as different people, different apparitions of her as the Blessed Mother, because she is really when she comes through to people, she is really, what is the word for that? When you she's a hologram. She's a hologram. That's why you can see her in different personifications, because that's what she is coming through as, so that we don't know what she really is. But she comes through as that because we can relate to that. We can relate to her as a human being. But she comes through in different personifications, if you notice, or whatever is needed for that era in that time frame. So is anybody still here listening to me?
There's 6 people still. I'm right here. There's like 6.
I know, but they haven't grown. So I don't know how interested they can be.
But it takes time, Grandma.
Okay,
Like,
so do you want to know how to bring down these forces?
yeah, they do.
You get your third eye open.
Yes,
and that's how they communicate. You begin to see visions, and you can get help, and they come to you. You even see words. They'll speak with you and show you visions. And I've seen angels, and one time they showed me a huge army of angels that were my angels. We have huge armies of angels, and that is their purpose is to help us. But they usually don't help us unless we ask. It's like we have to ask them to help us, and they'll come and help us. And I've seen them, okay? So I know they exist. And also then you begin to find synchronicities, a lot of synchronicities in your life, and a lot of people come and to help you, and they're kind of getting the messages from their angels to help you. And and a lot of synchronicities come in your life where everything just falls into place. You have no needs. Money, a lot of money came into my life, and at one point, and so that set my world straight. I had taken care of 2 husbands. They both had ill health, and so I helped them. And then it's important too to get into reincarnation, because both my husbands have come back to me. I'm 83, and both of my husbands have come back to me in the form of my grandchildren. Yes. And so they will
which
come
grandchildren
back
are Ray and George?
They were the first one and the last one. The first one, William, is my first husband.
Okay.
And the last one, Noah, is my last husband. And there's 6 children, other grandkids in between all of that.
So you have Jessica, you have me, you have
and
George.
Jessica was Donnie.
Jessica was Donnie?
Yeah, my nephew.
Okay, who's George?
George is your
not George. Yeah, my brother George.
Oh, your brother George was your grandfather.
Okay. And what about Jenna?
Jenna was your grandmother. They were married to each other, but now they came through as a
Grandma, or which grandmother? Grandma Pat?
No, Grandma Irene, who was married
Oh.
to George, your grandpa. Your grandpa and Grandma Irene were married to each other, and then
I'm
they
talking
came back.
about George as. So you're talking about George as in Grandpa George's dad?
Mhm.
Oh,
okay.
okay. Grandpa George's
And
dad.
you know, Irene was his wife.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and they.
I never met those people.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, you were too young.
Yeah, I
mean,
never
you weren't
met.
even born.
Yeah.
Well, you died when George. I mean, your
Grandpa George died.
at the same year you were born, so you were a few months old when he passed away.
Okay, so Jenna is Irene.
Jenna's Irene. Yes,
Okay, what
his
about
wife.
so Willie's Grandpa George?
Yes.
So what about
Junie.
Junie?
Is your other cousin is and one of my grandkids in between is Carmela's grandmother.
Junior?
Yeah, she's the only one that came through from her side. The rest are my
But
husband's
Junior's
side.
a boy and Carmel and
Right.
she's
You don't come back as the same sex. You're both sexes inside of you. That's why you want to get married, because you want that other part of you, but it's really just symbolic. You're to discover the other part of you on your own.
okay.
Line.
So what
That's
about
why
Andrew?
A lot of marriages don't make it. Andrew, okay. In the first book that I wrote, he was your grandfather's brother in that life, and he died when he was 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was up in the heavens, and it was like 50 or 60 years before he got reincarnated into this life.
Mm-hmm.
And he was up helping the people go into another section of the heavens, because people who die young, they're usually very high souls, because they choose a very difficult situation where they end up dying through various illness and haven't really lived.
Yeah.
So all of them.
What about Tanya?
Tanya is your George's sister.
George's sister? I never met
Your
George.
grandfather's sister.
Yeah, I never met George's
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah.
I didn't
that's
know
who
he had a sister.
Yeah, he came from a family of 5 kids. One of his brothers died, the one that I wrote the book about, him and his brother. And then David was there, and then David, and then Barbara, and then Edward.
Okay. What about Ed?
Okay, what about Ed?
Uncle Ed.
Yeah, he hasn't come back. I think he died a little too late. Although I don't know, because my last husband came through and he died pretty late. So I guess he just didn't reincarnate, but the rest of them have. Oh my goodness, my hair, what there is of it. Okay, has everyone heard enough?
So, someone said, "Oh boy, I'm confused."
That's understandable. That's definitely understandable, because you're hearing things that you never knew anything about.
Someone said, "I hope she's having a ball right now. Pretty wholesome to hear her so passionate."
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm passionate because this is my life. It's beautiful to hear about how your husband has come back and you have a different relationship, yet it takes off from where you left off, but you relate to each other differently because you're not married any longer. So it's a different type of relationship.
Yeah.
Is it still just 6? Are they still there, or is it 5, 4, 3,
It's
2,
down
1?
to 1.
Okay. So I think they got too confused. So.
Well, that's why it takes time. When you talk to people, it takes time for stuff to happen. You
Okay.
know?
Well, what's interesting is I could even talk about it.
Someone said Jesus loves you.
Yes, and gosh, I love Jesus back. Yes, I love Jesus.
So you can see it right. Jesus loves you.
Jesus loves me. Yes, of course. He was. Do you know who Jesus was? He was our prototype. That's what I'm gonna write about.
Who's you? Wait, Jesus is our prototype?
Of the people we are, of a person with our powers. Jesus said
I
in the
didn't do
Bible
that.
that we are to have.
Are you gonna need
Jesus
to
said that we are to have more.
What time?
I'll be home around 5.
You will do these things and more, Jesus said. So what he's trying to tell us is that we have more power than him, because he was of a different generation, so he could only communicate on their level. Now I'm communicating on a level that I hope most of you understand, because we have evolved. Okay?
As of social media. Evolved as of social
I
media.
don't know about the social media thing, because it can be very confusing. We have evolved since Jesus died. We have evolved, but now we're going through another kind of a reset. So it'll be interesting to find out what's going to happen, because I think aliens are going to be more involved, and of course times are changing. The jobs aren't going to be there what used to be there. It's not. It's going to change.
That's why I need to go to hospital.
And we have to worry if
No, actually, I'll be home at
Do you
3:30.
think World War III is going to
I'm off at
happen?
3:30, so I'll be home around 4:30. That's
no, because this is them. I'm channeling them.
Okay,
No,
channel.
because the reason why there would be a war would be if people do not evolve to the point where they understand each other more and love. If this hate continues, what else is going to happen? But it will lead to a war. But if we raise our consciousness, we can beat all of these craziness of hate. There's a lot of hate around, and people are accepting that hate and are behind it all. So if this hate, all our feelings affect the whole planet. It affects the weather. Notice all of this horrible weather? That's reflecting of our consciousness. That's reflective. So if we change with and love each other more, then we'll have better weather. And that will help to make the planet survive. So if we don't change and survive, then this planet is gonna get obliterated. Who knows? Maybe a comet or something will come along and obliterate it, make it faster so we won't have to suffer. But who knows? So we're at a turning point in life to reset. You know that, because this is craziness going around. You don't know truth anymore because of AI. It lies to us and creates whatever that party wants to create, So there's a lot of, it's like we're kind of dissolving, and it's a chance to reset and create a better consciousness for the world so that we can have a better world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I'm done.
You're done?
I think I am, unless anybody has any questions for me.
John 3:16. You know what John 3:16 is?
John 3:16.
I think that has something to do with the Bible.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's John chapter 3, verse 16. I'm not sure. I know a lot of verses, but I'm not sure of so what is it? I'm not sure what the numbers are for them.
I don't.
They didn't respond?
No, they haven't responded yet.
I know a lot of different verses.
Someone said search it up.
Okay. Well, I know a lot.
Someone told you to search
They
it up.
should have
girl.
searched it up and told it to me, and I could elaborate on it. I can't do that now and be on the podcast.
This
Okay.
isn't really a podcast, but okay.
I think I am the way and the light. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Remember that. Geez, I know. I normally know a lot. It's just that I'm kind of nervous. I'm the truth and the light. I am that I am. That's what God says. Know that I am God. Well, I don't have too much more to say. I'm kind of talked out.
Talked out now, Grandma?
Yeah.
She's spreading spiritual stuff, Andrew. She's spreading
Okay.
spirit. They want to hear more spiritual.
They, one person wants to hear more.
One,
They're gone too?
no, they're still there. There's 5 people here.
There's 5 people now?
Yeah, I told you it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down.
Okay.
Like people
what
come
do you
and
guys want to know?
people come and go.
Is there anybody who has a really important, strong question that I can help them with?
What are your views on Trump? Tell them what your views are on Trump.
Okay. The thing is, don't judge people. Trump could be he was sent here. He's a messenger. We need to be shook up because people were being very complacent in our government and not doing what was right. They were enriching themselves. Let's face it. It's too tempting. And they were put with a lot of this temptation because big business was on their ASS. So, so it's like people are people. They are weak, and so they fell into the temptation. But so it was hurting the rest of the world. So God or whoever runs the show sent us a person named Trump. Now Trump could have been like a Jesus in another lifetime. But he's playing a role is what I'm trying to say. Because I'll tell you what makes me come up with this. Because when many years ago, I had seen this show on TV or a movie or something. It was about the Nazis and Hitler. Mm-hmm. And I felt terrible about it. I felt bad. I was very anti-Hitler, of course. And all of a sudden I got sleepy and I fell asleep. And in my sleep I had this dream and I dreamt that I was a Hitler in another life. So, because I had a role to play. So that's why I can't judge a Hitler when I was a Hitler type myself, and I wouldn't want to be judged because I was playing a role. So, he's serving a purpose. You have to admit that. He's making the worst come out of people per se. And so it's making people stop and think. And in the end, if we don't kill ourselves, it'll bring us a better world. So he's serving a purpose. So the best thing to do is not judge others, but be open to them. Hear both sides of the story without reacting and reacting to them in a negative way, because in the end, that only hurts you. That becomes your karma. When you hate, it'll come right back at you, a boomerang, ricochet, because that's the way forces work, energy. You know, you send it out there, it'll come back to you even more powerful. So why don't you have something good go out and come back more powerful? And that's what happens to successful people. They put out the good thoughts, and the good thoughts get magnified and come back super powerful. Just like if you put out bad thoughts, so the bad thoughts get magnified and comes back and crushes you, you know? That's what happened to people. You just look at that.
So, what did you mean by in another life you were Hitler? Hitler was a man. You're a woman.
I told you, we are men and women.
We're men and women?
Yeah, we come back
but I don't
either
have
as a man
I don't
or
have
a woman.
a uterus, though.
You're in a spirit body.
I'm in a spirit body?
Yes, and your soul will come in. Your soul is both. It's male and female. So when you come in as a man, your higher self is a woman.
Yeah.
To balance you out. If you don't get in touch with that higher self, then you won't be that balance of a person. But and a woman, she needs to become stronger. She's usually the yin and yang. You know, she's usually the one that takes in stuff and withdraws inwardly. The man throws things out. That's why he's so that way, you know, so out there. And you have both of that. If you're a woman, you need to become stronger. If you're a man, you need to become softer. You need to evolve the other part of yourself. That's why there's so many bad marriages, because they're looking for that other person to balance them out. But the answer isn't there. It's within them. They should go within themselves and be both man and a woman, and then they'll be complete. They'll be complete, then they can give happiness to everybody. you know, because they'll feel good about themselves. So it's important to get in touch with your higher self, which is your male or female side.
What about the third eye?
The third eye is, it's right up here, and that's why the Hindu people wear those stones right there. But it's inside. It's called the pineal gland. And mine is very developed. And I was shown that this is my path. This is my message. I was born in the Philippines, and the Philippines is named after Prince Philip, and or King Philip of Spain, I think. And so they named the Philippines after him, Philip Pines. But in the end, is the word pines. And I was shown it's because there's a lot of pine trees in the Philippines, and it symbolizes the pineal gland, which kind of looks like a pine cone. Okay, and in that pineal gland, you get visions and answers, and words appear. But it's because that's developed. And you know, it's very important because the founders of this country were of they were sort of like a cult, and they were the Masons. And the Masons, they put the third eye on the dollar bill, and they have the pyramid there. They actually show you the pyramid and the third eye there because they were founded on mysticism. Yeah.
What is mysticism?
Well, all these hidden secret societies and all. That's like the who are they called? The it starts with a C. The
Cult?
No, the group. The group of soldiers who went to
Ku Klux Klan?
No. No, the Crusaders.
Oh, the Crusaders.
Who went to the not the Far East, but the where Jerusalem and all of that. And
Israel?
Yeah, Israel is a part of it, but Israel didn't come until much later in history, you know.
Okay.
So, so the Crusaders were out there going to the eastern part of the world where, you know, Jerusalem is Israel, but the country that was involved with all of the Jesus thing was today it's known as Iran or Iraq. I forget which one. Iran or Iraq.
Iraq.
And I'd rather say Iran and Iraq.
It's Iran and Iraq and Afghanistan.
And Afghanistan. Okay, so did you know that it was called Persia?
No.
Either one of those countries, Iran or Iraq. It was called Persia, and that's in the Bible. The king of Persia and all of that. So they got... that came from that area where Jesus was and all, and the Crusaders got in there, and they learned a lot of mystical stuff. By mystical stuff, it might be considered magic because it's very powerful. So they created magic and came and founded this country, and this country's kind of based on mystical stuff because look at the dollar bill, you know?
Yeah.
So, but there was a lot of, well, kind of karma created because the people that created our country wasn't very good to the indigenous people who lived here. And
the Indians? The
Indians.
Yeah.
So, and Spain tried to claim it too, and they went through Mexico and up towards California and Texas. That's why you see a lot of
Native Americans.
Native Americans here. Not only that, but yeah, there's and Texas too. There's remnants of them. But then they were given a bad deal. You know, a lot of Indians were. The land was taken away from them, and they were sent to boarding schools and stuff like that, and killed and all of that. So we're paying some kind of a karma for that now, I guess.
What karma would that be? Like, what karma are we paying for?
Well,
what is the karma actually?
Oh, karma is whatever you do comes back to you.
Yeah.
So it's like what we did to the Indians and all.
Like, what is America's karma?
Well, part of it is that we also brought in slaves,
Yes.
and we went through hell with that. But the karma is, in the last several years, we've been in many fights wars, where a lot of American soldiers were killed, men were killed, and they didn't win any of them. They didn't win Afghanistan. They didn't
What do you
win
mean we
Korea.
didn't? We won Afghanistan.
We had to give it up, and the Taliban took over. Yeah, we got ran out of Afghanistan.
I thought you won Afghanistan. We
No.
killed Osama bin Laden. I thought that was the
No,
goal.
we were there for 20 years, and then we just got ran out of there. The last year, I think it was, or the year before. Yes, and they say that country is very hard to kind of, reclaim. And so anyway, and we fought in.
What if we won Vietnam?
Did we?
Yeah, we won We won World War II. We won World War One. We won Vietnam.
I don't know about Vietnam so much. What is it? What's going on there now? Vietnam is what? Korea?
No, Vietnam. Vietnam.
Oh, okay. We didn't win that war. We
Yeah.
got chased out of Vietnam. Are
We
you
won
kidding?
Vietnam.
No, we got chased out of Vietnam.
We won World War One and Two. And we
got
won
chased
Vietnam.
no, we got chased out of Vietnam. You don't know about that?
I thought
No.
we won Vietnam. What you mean?
We got chased out of there because the Viet Cong won. The Viet Cong won.
What is Viet Cong?
Cong, or
Cong.
the enemy that we fought in Vietnam. They won. They chased us out of there. We had to climb into an airplane and get our booty out of there. And look at North and South Korea. There was a Korea, and now it's split in half. For many years, there's a North and a South. We have.
But that's not our fight, though.
But are
We
you
did
kidding
fought
me?
in it.
All right, I'm talking about wars we fought in and didn't really win.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's true. We can't really win these wars, so why are we losing lives? There's a better way of doing things in life. Yes. So,
Okay. People were saying.
believe you're doing this to me.
What do you mean?
Okay, never mind.
What do you mean? You're talking to them. They're talking to you back.
Okay, what are they saying? What do they want to know? Anything?
John 3:16.
Is
For Jesus so
love the world.
loved the
gave
earth and
the
gave
earth.
us the only Son, so who believes in him shall not perish. Shall not perish. Shall not.
True. If you really believe in him, he's got all the answers. He lived it, and he had to sacrifice for the people in that era. He had to sacrifice himself so that they would believe in his teachings. But nowadays, you don't have to sacrifice yourself to believe in you. The reason why the sacrifice had to happen is because
Blue Jay said he loves you.
he could. Oh, thank you. I love him back. Of course. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love. What was I going to say about
John
John
3:16.
3:16? He so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Yes. So in that era, what was happening? It's almost like with Mexico, where they were worshiping in Mexico. They were worshiping
Islam.
the Mayans. The
Mayans.
Mayans were worshiping the sun god, and they were sacrificing children and for their sins. Okay. In Europe, they were not Europe, but Israel. They were sacrificing sheep, lamb.
Yeah.
They would kill lamb. But the rivers of Jordan was so full of blood from all the sacrifices because of all the sinning that Jesus had to come and be a prototype of how to be. And then he eventually had to sacrifice himself for our sins, so that for their sins, the people's sins, so that they could forgive themselves. So he had to come as the ultimate lamb. And you hear him say that. He carries a lamb, Lamb of God. He was the Lamb of God. So he had to suffer and go through all that hell to get us to believe that we are truly forgiven for our sins, because it's difficult from the different sins. It's difficult to forgive yourself. So that was what his job was in that era, be a prototype. But now, in a couple of thousand years later, you have to have people are beyond, sacrificing the lamb and stuff. And so, but if you notice, the church isn't working as powerfully as it should be, because what the church seems to want you to do is to worship the church and give to them. And so people aren't really succeeding with their lives going to church per se, because it's not working for them. There are new principles that people have to consider about life, and that what happens though, if you, with these mega churches, is it goes to their head. These big religious people, not people, but the leaders, the money, they say money corrupts. It ends up corrupting them. They are bringing in so much money. People are making sacrifices now to the leaders, and thinking that's going to get them what they need in life, but it's not. That's not the way to do it. What they're doing is building up the churches so that the churches get bigger, but the people aren't really getting what they need from the teachings. And what we have to realize is Constantine, after Jesus's time, the Constantine, who was the leader of Rome, I think, he went and he decided, if you can't fight them, join them, because there was a lot of people who were into Jesus. So what he did is he created this whole church thing to capture the people, and created this thing about how it would help if they would sacrifice to the church, for the church, and the churches became big. And it's happening now in this country, where religious leaders are also becoming super big. And what money does is it corrupts. If your heart's not in the right place, you're going to keep wanting more and more and more, and that's what's happening. And you're finding out all these churches are doing just that. They're becoming more corrupt, and people aren't getting really truly saved. They have to save themselves, more or less. And some people are saving themselves and finding God within their heart. There's some good things that came out of the church, and the fact that you see these statues and the heart is shown on the statues, that's where to go, is go through the heart.
What about Illuminati?
Which is love. Illuminati is part of the Crusades. They were behind the Crusades. The Illuminati is there's a lot of people that are part of the Masons who founded this church. I think Washington was a Mason, and they're part of the Illuminati. And they say that there's a lot of government is part of the Illuminati, the presidents and all, because they're part of this group, now called the Illuminati.
Not called the Illuminati?
Now called the Illuminati.
Oh,
they're part of that group. But, it's all part of that, the society at that time.
What did they say? That he repent. If you repent to Jesus, he will accept you and forgive you.
Of course. Jesus already accepts you. He's not going to judge you. There's nothing to forgive. You have to forgive yourself, because you're not a sinner in Jesus's eyes. That's why we can't judge people, is because if you've gone beyond the point where that person is, then good for you, but they haven't reached that point where they can overcome certain things that you have already overcome. It took me a long time to be able to not judge people. It took me a long time to forgive people. It took me a long time to love unconditionally. But if we see that there's another dimension to it, that we need to love unconditionally, because people who do what they do don't know aren't that evolved and they don't know how to change, and then they learn from their mistakes or they don't, and or more catastrophes might happen. But we're all learning. That's why we can't judge each other.
Now, would you want to do another one of these streams? Not now. I'm saying
No,
like,
of course not. Now I'm
Like-
winded out.
um,
If people are interested, yes, I would like to do that. Would
you
anybody
would-
want to listen to me again?
I'm probably yes. Because
All
it's social
6
media.
of them?
Well, it'd be like it takes time. More people will come in if you
Right.
because there's a thing on YouTube about Jesus and all this other schmooey stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I know you like
hear
to
'em.
talk about all that schmooey. So
Well,
like,
because I'm going through it now, I'm connected to the Blessed Mother. I will leave you people with something, and that is everything is about frequency, vibration, energy, and that you know what is the most healing thing in the world is the breath. If you would just take time to take deep breaths, you can bring down your blood pressure. I do that all the time. And the breath is so important because it's your life force. When you die, you've breathed your last breath. That's what kills you. So when you heal, it's because the body doesn't have enough energy to heal itself. And it's because you didn't bring in that energy. And you can only bring in that energy through the breath. I mean, to be that powerful, it has to be the breath. There's other factors involved, your feelings, but to be truly replenished physically, you can only do it with the breath, which is H2O, hydrogen and oxygen.
H2O is water.
I mean, and water's, thank you, water's very expensive, important too. That's even more expensive. We breathe in oxygen, of course,
yes.
but water is very important. That's for another day. Yes.
That is for another day.
Yeah. The Holy Spirit is water. It's symbolized by water because it flows. The Holy Spirit flows. And wonderful things happen from the Holy Spirit. So anyway, where were we? So I'm saying goodbye, I think.
You guys been in live all this time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, once you get the hooked up, Grandma, you're gonna like this. Probably.
I'm not
Everyone I
doing
know
it.
so far, they love being in front of the
I'm
phone.
not doing it to be on. I'm doing it because this is my teachings. It's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
mission.
So
It's my
if
mission
people
in
want to know
life.
more,
On the floor.
what?
Sorry.
If people want to know more about this, would you do more of these?
Of course,
A podcast,
of course. I'm working on a trilogy now, and it's called The Tree of Life. And the
okay.
first book is The Family Tree. The second book is all the reincarnation. And the third book, the family tree, I'll tell you real briefly that this is important. Everything you've learned as a child, everything that's probably governing you today that you're not happy with came from your childhood until the age of 7 or 8 when you became, first you were born an open slate, and so you took in everything, all the garbage even. And then as you get older, you learn more, and you probably don't hit where you think properly until your mid-20s, and some never get there, or get there much later. But that's the first book, the family book, because it's about my hypnosis sessions with my husband back to the age of 7 because he was very ill. So we went back to the age of when he was 7 when his brother died. And it changed his life. It changed where he lived a very sickly life. So that's why he died at 58. And then the second book is all about the family. It's called the generational tree, when the next generation came through with his family members who had reincarnated. And then the third book is about the cosmic tree, which is about connecting to the higher forces. And it's really kind of like better understanding of the Bible. So I have those 3 books going.
When are they going to be published?
Well,
At least the first book.
Maybe within a year, the first book, because it's already written. My husband, we recorded it, and then he passed away. So it was, and I just put it together. it was 2 years of recording of his experiences as a child, and people can learn from that in their own childhood or their children's childhood. They can learn.
Would
from
you read them this book?
I could.
Not now, but like.
Yeah, at another time I could do that. Yes, I'm not into money per se, because what happened is the Blessed Mother freed me from something that happened to me when I was 6 years old, when my mother punished me for something.
Grandma Pat punished you?
Yes, she punished me because what happened is I had my cousin with me. He came to visit and we were playing cars, and when he went to say goodbye, he took my car, my favorite car. And so I went after him, and my mother stopped me and made me give the car to him as punishment for such behavior. And then afterwards, she locked me in a dark broom closet, and I was fearful for many years. And, you know, even after I got married, of sleeping alone. I used to sleep with my brothers or sisters, whoever would sleep with me, because I was so terrified of the dark. So anyway, but she told me, the Blessed Mother told me, the reason why she punished me extra is because she was very jealous of my relationship with my father, because my father would come by. He was he worked on, this was before, well, this was after the war. He was a miner, working well, he used to travel to the Sumatra and Borneo, what those islands were called in those days, and he'd take me on the boat, and he'd let me look out into the those places. He didn't take me off the boat, but my mother used to be jealous of that, and so she resented me for that. And because what she showed me was that you cannot go after things that you want, or you'll get punished. And that's why I didn't ever have very much money. And then after I learned this out, what I saw, she showed me gold and jewels coming towards me. They were all coming towards me. She showed it to me. It's like I opened a door. And just previous to that, I had an experience where I met my sister-in-law's next door neighbor, who was called, let's see, what was her name? I had a fine to pay. Gosh, it was connected to the story, and right now I can't think of her name. But it had to do with pay. Oh, her name was Effie, okay? She was working in the prison department. She was my daughter-in-law's next door neighbor. I never met her before. So her name was Effie. Then, a couple of days later, I went to a meeting of some kind, and my girlfriend introduced me to her friend who I'd never met before, and her name was Effie. So what the Blessed Mother showed me was that those two incidents was to show me I had a fee, Effie, a fee to pay. And then this incident happened where I got in touch with this vision, and they were trying to tell me that I had a fee to pay, and the fee was my mother. She made me pay a fee for wanting things. So she created the fee for me, and that's why I could never have much money in life. So then what happened, the Blessed Mother showed me I could have all this stuff, but they also showed me a part of myself, and this part of myself were like two check marks back to back, and it was symbolized a part of me that had nothing, with two eyes at the top of the check marks. And she told me I had to go into this oscillator. So it took a while to get the courage to have that part of me go into the oscillator. So I finally went into the oscillator, and it spun around and around and around. And I guess it cleansed me, because when I came out, afterwards, it was like I was a different person. And after that, money came to me. And so I don't have to worry about money. So I don't do anything about money. and see how the Blessed Mother can help you to see things. And
Are you gonna sell these books for money?
yes,
you-
I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am, because of course there's some things I can do with money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of people asking me for money. There's a lot of needy groups around there. You just have to make sure what's valid and what's not, because there's a lot of grifting going on. So you have to be careful. But sure, I'll take the money and I'll help people with it. But like I said, I'm not in any need of anything, but except to fulfill my mission, which is to do what to explain how reality really works. And I also have connection to other planets and galaxies. Like I'm connected to especially Sirius, the dog star, which is, I think it's our closest planet, not planet, but closest galaxy. And so anyway, I was shown this, and like one time I had a dream where a girl and a boy from Sirius, we were on the sidewalk and they were saying goodbye to me because they were going back to their planet, and they had on clothes that were like college kids' clothes of the era of the 30s and 40s, and it's like they were through with me, teaching me, so they were leaving to go back to Sirius. And I've had stars come down into my third eye, stars come down in the back of my head, out of my third eye. I've seen stars and the sun and different things. You know, I've been involved with the cosmos, the galaxies. So when you open up to a lot. You know, you open up to the universe. And that's what everybody has in store for them when they begin to open up to their higher forces.
People are talking. I don't know though. They're people are talking, but like I don't know what they're talking about.
Why not?
Because I don't know. It's
Well,
all right. What's the last thing you guys say before you head out?
I'm open.
Keep it short.
Yes, I'm open to everyone. That's all. I'm open to whoever wants to listen, whoever really wants to make connections, because I channel energy. I can channel energy into this channel to connect you to your higher forces and all. Because there is no, I'm into quantum physics, there is no time or space. We are entangled. So you can know what I know instantly if the connection is strong. So you have a lot to get out of it. So goodbye all. Love you.
Goodbye.